Good afternoon all. This is Mani, postgraduate student at National University of Ireland, Galway. Today I am going to present the topic named Named Entity Recognition for Code Mix Indian corpus using meta embeddings. And this is a joint work with Ruba Priyadarshini and Bharati Raja under the supervision of Dr. John McRae. Named entity recognition is one of the fundamental and most essential tasks in natural language processing, information retrieval, machine translation, and many other domains, which involves large amount of unstructured text. Named entity recognition is subtask of information extraction, where we need to locate and classify the real-world entities from the unstructured text corpus. In this work, we present named entity recognition for a code mixed Indian text. We can see the named entity recognition fundamentally a tagging issue. A named entity can be a single word or a multi-word in a given text. So to identify the named entity, we need to locate the start and end of the entity in the given text. For this, we need to use a suitable scheme of tagging, and we are using the IOB scheme. So IOB scheme can be seen as B denotes the beginning of the entity, I denotes the inside the entity, and O denotes we are outside the entity. The corpus which we used contains named entities such as person, ordination, and location. What is a code mixing? Code mixing is more common in the multi-language society, and where we come across the code mixed text very often in blogs, Facebook, Twitter, and many other online media, where the elements from more than one language is used in the given text as if they belongs to a single language. And we can see an example. A Tamil English code mixed language professoroட இன்னைக்கு எனக்கு ஒரு மீட்டிங் இருக்கு, where along with the Tamil words, the English words professor and meeting also used as if they are a lexical units of a single language. And when we need to analyze the text of a code mixed language, it is often common to convert the non-Romanese scripts into a Romanese scripts, and we have followed the same approach. For any NLP task, we need to represent the word as a vector. So the earliest approach for this is one-hot vector encoding, where binary vector is used to represent the words. In the binary vector, the presence of a 1 indicates the word is present in the particular vector, and the 0 indicates the word is absent in the given vector. The main problems of the one-hot word vector representation is the dimension of the vector is equal to the vocabulary size, and which makes the machine learning problem much harder, and it doesn't accurately represent the semantics of the word. So the most commonly used approach is embeddings. So embeddings are based on the concept that we can know the word by the company it keeps. So obviously the embeddings are created based on the context in which it appears. So embedding represents the word in the high dimensional vector. So because of it, it is able to compress the size of the vector, which is much lesser than the vocabulary size. And it also has the ability to generalize the meaning, and it provides the semantic representation and places the related words together in the vector space. And we have various methods for converting word to vectors, such as fast text, glove, etc. For the task of NER in a code mixed text, to train the model, we cannot get the large amount of annotated text. So to overcome the issue, we can use the meta-embedding. Meta-embedding is a technique where we used multiple pre-trained monolingual embeddings to produce single multilingual meta-embedding. And we can view this as an ensemble technique of a machine learning where we can combine multiple weak learners to produce a strong classifier. As shown in the figure, we have embedding E1 and E2 from the primary language and E3 to En from the related languages. The W-1 to W-N are word vectors of the individual embeddings. They are projected to the fully connected layer with non-linear function activation along with attention mechanism to produce a multilingual meta-embedding. For this work, we used Hindi-English code mixed Twitter corpus released by Singh and others. And this contains tweets from domains such as politics, sports, and social, which are Indian tweets for a duration of 8 years, and it approximately contains 3,600 tweets. To create a monolingual embeddings, we translated the wiki dump of Hindi and other Nigerian languages into a Roman script. And we used fast text to create the word embedding, and we used the glow word embedding for the English tweeters. For NER task, we used transformer-based encoder with BPE followed by conditional random field predictor. We used F-score as a metric for the evaluation, which is a single score representing both precision and recall. We compared our score with 3 baseline models. First one is a concat, where the embeddings are all languages are concatenated. Second one is linear, where all embeddings are summed to form a single vector. Third one is a meta-embedding of all monolingual embeddings. And the fourth one is a meta-embedding with BPE. The meta-embedding with BPE performs better because it uses the word and subword information and takes advantages of the closely related language representation. Hence, the particular method of meta-word embedding with BPE performs better than the other 3 baseline methods. Thank you all.